Some twins are so similar that people find it hard to tell them apart. Well, our next guests have taken that idea to a shocking new level.
Daisy and Dolly Simpson have spent £140,000 on cosmetic procedures in order to make them as identical as possible. They join us now alongside their mum, Christina. Good morning, all three.
Good morning.
Lovely to see you.
Welcome. Hi, Christina.
So, you want to make yourselves look identical, and I'd written all sorts of questions about, you know, looking the same and being confused when you were at school and all that sort of stuff. But you both have very different faces.
Yeah, we do.
I would say that, like, naturally, my face is a bit more rounder than Dolly's.
So there's no hope that you're going to make yourselves look identical because you've got different bone structure.
Yeah, you can't change bone structure, can you? But I think we do try our best with what we can do.
Yeah, when we go to the surgeon, we do ask for like the same look, and we do try and get the same result. But you know,
it can vary slightly.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk through some of the procedures that you've had done, because it started off with lip fillers, didn't it? So how old were you when you had those done?
We were 18.
18. And was that kind of the beginning of it for you? Did you have that look in the mirror and go, right, I love what I'm seeing, I want more?
Straight away, we liked the way our lips looked when they were fuller. And we did think, like, what else can we get next? Because we realised it was quite easy to get things done.
Yeah.
I mean, lips are, it's invasive, but it's not under the surgeon's knife. You did go under the surgeon's knife. You had your nose done.
Yes.
Did you have that done at the same time, same
We
surgeon?
did,
Yeah, the same day.
And then boobs as well?
Yeah.
Boobs, same day as well.
Same day as well. And also other areas of your body as well. Designer vagina, which I know is a term that's kind of thrown out there. People know what we're talking about.
Labiaplasty, yes.
Yeah.
So Dolly's had a labiaplasty. I actually haven't yet. She was the guinea pig.
Daisy is booked in, but she hasn't been able to go yet because of COVID restrictions.
So when you say you want to make yourselves look like each other, when it comes to your labiaplasty, why do you need to look like each other?
We don't really need to look alike. It was just we both have that insecurity, I think.
Yeah.
Insecurity, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's more... It's not about looking exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that at the bottom of this? Is that where this stems from? That what was once an insecurity that you are now feeling more secure because what you're looking at the mirror is showing back to you what you want to see?
Yeah. I'd say it's becoming like our ideal selves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we both didn't feel confident. And like getting things done together, we have that support as well.
Yeah.
We both feel more confident, like in the way we look.
Yeah, good.
What are you thinking right now? What's in your head?
I don't know.
Because you seem suddenly your demeanour changed a little bit. Then suddenly it was almost like it got serious for a second. No,
we do want to look similar, and we want the same surgeries, but she's a bit more extreme than me.
Right. Okay.
So like we don't want to look similar, but I don't want exactly the same.
Yeah, we have similar beauty ideals, but not completely. I'm more of an extreme ideal.
For you, have you done everything you wanted to do? Would you have gone a little slower?
No, I do want a bit more done. I would get bigger boobs, but not like she wants like a BBL and stuff. I don't think I would.
Which is a Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah.
Which can be dangerous. I mean, if you look at the kind of stats on that, it's one of the most dangerous procedures. I mean, it's something quite shockingly.
One in
3,000
people die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that doesn't put you off?
It does put me off, and it does make me wary of getting the procedure. But I think as long as you do your research about the surgeon, and hopefully you'll be in good hands.
And what are your thoughts on that? If you're saying that your sister
even
is
the
a
best
little more
surgeons,
extreme,
even the best surgeons have killed people with that.
So will you do it?
I honestly don't know.
Wait and see.
Wait and see.
It's probably a sensible. If it doesn't feel right, I think just wait until it does, I guess.
Mum is sitting at the end of the sofa, Christina. Hi,
Hello.
Christina.
Morning.
So you have your girls here, and my dad. I've got my two girls who I utterly and completely adore. How do you feel when you quite obviously had two very, very gorgeous girls who then felt that they had to enhance themselves? How does a mum feel about that?
It's very difficult as a mum because obviously I believe they were beautiful before they had all of these procedures. Yeah. I do believe that there's been various things that have maybe triggered this off.
Like what?
There was but they got bullied at school because they were twins and they looked alike, and they had, well, they didn't feel too good about themselves. And social media has a big impact.
Yeah.
Do you agree with what's happening here?
I haven't been, when they've been going through these procedures, I wasn't told to the full extent of them.
Right.
And when it came to going abroad, like Dolly did for her labiaplasty?
Labiaplasty,
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't agree with that. And to be honest, as a parent, you just want your children to be happy and healthy, don't you, at the end of the day?
God, without a doubt.
And well, they weren't happy beforehand, and they are happy. They are much happier now. But I do have concerns about if they go to pursue any further procedures.
Where it ends up.
What about the when we were talking about the world's most deadly cosmetic procedure, the Brazilian butt lift? How do you feel about that?
Well, I've told them I don't particularly want them to do that. I'm against that because, like you said, Phil, about the dangers of doing that. You know, it's just, is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
At what point do you stop, I suppose?
Yeah. And you are two fully grown adult women making decisions on your own, and that's, you know, as long as you consider these things and it's right for you, who are we to sit here and judge? There will be people watching this going, God, well, how are they paying for all of this? It's one thing, you know, £140,000 between you, but you are funding this yourselves by working together.
Yeah.
Yes, we both do OnlyFans, so it's a very popular platform, and we make all our money from that.
Yeah.
Because you were stripping before.
We were stripping
Yeah.
before, which we were getting things done during.
And so on OnlyFans, this is naked OnlyFans?
It is, yes.
Yeah. And Mum?
Well, this is very difficult for me to talk about because as a mum, I was aware when they were going to the clubs and they were doing the dancing, and then COVID hit and it was completely, well, it was difficult. All the nightclubs closed down, everything stopped. And they were in rented, you know, in their own accommodation, and it was a case of what do we do now? So they are very independent. They didn't want to move back home. That offer was on the table, and it always is. And they obviously decided to go elsewhere. I'd never heard of this, so this is something completely new to me. It's not a thing I really look at, but
No, it's hard as a parent,
Do you
I
find
imagine.
yourself as a mum, and listen, as parents, we all do this, you think, right, OK, I'll go along with this, or I agree with this, or because you want to keep them within the fold. You want to make sure that if you were vehemently against something, then you would lose them.
Then I would lose them. And I don't want to lose my daughters. So you do anything to keep them and to look after them as well as you can.
Even though it hurts?
Yes. And they, like you've said, Holly, you know, they are adults. They're 25 years old. I can't literally stop them from doing what they pursue. I can try and advise. I can be there to support them. But I am concerned not only for the twins here, but about young people in general, because there's a lot of people out there who, with social media, who think they can have these derma fillers and Botox as though it's just a very simple, not to be a quick fix. And it was nice to hear last Friday that the government have changed it, so under 18s in England can't have the certain procedures they can't have now. But it still is concerning.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you for coming in and telling us your story. You have a lovely mum, don't you? Very, very supportive mum. She's an amazing lady, and it's great to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.